Hey everybody, just wanted to quickly share some of my thoughts about the build and where I'm currently at with it. So I'm going to start off with the attributes here. We have 200 Constitution for the 10% increase to the armor, extra refreshing stack at 25 focus. We've gone all the way up to 350 intelligence for the extra ability damage and then just thrown the rest into intelligence, but no, I'll probably just keep throwing more into intelligence, to be honest. I think that there is an argument to be made, though, for going just under this 200 con node, or 200 int node, my bad, and going all the way up to 350 con, because that way we will be utilizing this Abyss perk right here, the 15% damage when mana is below 100% much more often. Jumping into the trees here, I've got the Ice Gauntlet. For this, I've gone for more of a defensive utility build, even though we are going for some single target damage on Ice Pylon, which does shred. By the way, I really was looking for this 20% fortify. That's the key to why I spec'd into this side so hard. I also think that Ice Storm would be kind of a stat pad for this build. Back when people used to run utility Ice Gauntlet and Great Axe, they were running full strength, which gave them access to this perk right here. This perk, this 10% damage to slowed enemies, is better than a 10% rend and would actually make it if somehow we were getting that perk would make it. So I might want this Ice Storm, but as it stands right now, I don't really need it. We have so many slows on our build already that catching up to people isn't really a problem. This does mean that we don't take the critical frost, we don't take the heavy freeze, and we don't take the ultimate chill because, like I said, we really want the fortify, we really want all this nice stuff over here. The Great Axe tree, my thoughts here is that there's no way I was going to spec into Mauler's Fury because I'm switching back and forth between the Great Axe and Ice Gauntlet so much that all of these Empower stacks that I'd get from over here would just fall right off and it would be useless. So I've decided to go straight for the Bloodlust. That way we can lay down the shower and just look at somebody and get this flat 15% damage out. I've gone for a lot of sustain. Even though it might seem counterintuitive to have this foes below 30% have 15% increased crit chance, we really like it for the sustain in those last couple seconds of a fight when you're battling it out with somebody trading hits. This is really helpful. All of this health back that we're getting is extremely helpful. The health back on Reap as well is very helpful. 30% of the damage done by Reap, and it does a lot of damage. Looking into the gear, we've got obviously the Abyss. I've chosen to go with Crippling Reap on it. We want the slow on them after we've done our little shower heavy into Reap combo. We need the slow to be on them or else they're just going to run away and heal back to full and it makes the whole thing useless. We just burned our cooldowns on nothing. For the Ice Gauntlet, what I'm running right now is this 700 one with Pylon Burst. Well, I'm just running this because it's 700 and has Pylon Burst on it. But what I'm trying to run is this one right here with the Keen Speed Flame Attunement, and then Vicious is the perk that switches out, so I'm going to put Pylon Burst on it. I'm just really poor on Dark Matter right now. Yeah, it's been kind of hard to get it through PvP for me. So for trinkets, this isn't really set in stone. It's just what I got my hands on off of the PvP track. These are really good. I mean, we like stamina. We like all of these perks. There's nothing on here that's wasted in my opinion. Maybe regenerating could be switched out for possibly mana toast, or not mana toast, healthy toast is what I'm thinking about, the one where you drink the mana pot and you get the extra health. But moving on to armor, I'm running a Jin head wrap based setup. I'm actually going to switch out this elemental version for a shirking fort, I think, because that's what I've decided to start stacking instead. I have Deadly Frost for the reduced shower cooldown. Don't really care about the 8% weapon damage per second. That doesn't really matter. Sorry. I'm rocking these gloves still because they have healing tomb on them, and Also, these perks, I mean, they're not bad perks to have. I'm not in a super rush to get rid of them or anything. This, these pants are, I mean, they'd be great if I was running Fire Staff, but I'm not, so I gotta get the Fireball off of here, change it into something else, probably health, I think. Is there something else? Oh, maybe, you know, I have these, but instead of Elia version, I really want Shirking Fort on here, so that's why I'm not wearing these, because I really value the Shirking Fort right now. It's really good in medium, in my opinion. I also have the Tai boots. The whole Tai set is farmable by level 52 Tigers and Ebon Scale, by the way. The place I farmed it was right here. This little Electric Thunder King area. We're also, I mean, it doesn't really matter, but we're also running the Glazed Bear. I think that about wraps it up. I'm going to leave you with some more PvP clips, and thanks for tuning in. Bye. GG's.